In this presentation, we will see different symbols for partial order. By the end of this lecture, learners would know different symbols to represent a partial order, how to identify symbols correctly in the problem and solve the problem. Okay? So without any further delay, let's get started. These two symbols are used to represent a partial order where A less than or equal to B or A, this symbol with B means A is related to B. As simple as that. Okay? These two are symbols representing the same thing. They are used to represent a partial order. A less than or equal to B means A is related to B. We are already aware about this. Therefore, S comma less than or equal to is a poset where less than or equal to is a partial order. In this poset, this is a relation and this represents a partial order. Conclusion is that these three symbols are different ways to represent the same thing. Isn't that so? R less than equal to and a symbol similar to less than or equal to are different ways to represent the same thing. Okay. Now here are some other symbols that we have to consider. Greater than or equal to, less than. These are the three different symbols which we haven't seen before, but we will learn in this presentation what these symbols mean. Meaning of greater than or equal to. Consider the following hash diagram. Now we will try to understand the meaning of greater than or equal to with the help of this hash diagram. Okay? We know that in this hash diagram, A is related to B, A is related to C, B is related to D, B is related to E, C is related to D, C is related to E, D is related to F and E is related to F. Right? Let me just mention all these relations in a table. A is related to B, A is related to C, B is related to D, C is related to D, C is related to E, D is related to F, E is related to F. Right? I have used this symbol R over here. Instead of using R, I can also use less than or equal to. They both mean the same thing. Instead of saying A or B, I can also say A less than or equal to B. Actually, you can imagine this in this way. A less than or equal to B means that there is an edge between A and B and A is below B in the hash diagram. This is how you can imagine, right? A is below B and there is an edge between A and B, therefore A is less than or equal to B. Similarly, when we say A is less than or equal to C, then we mean that there is an edge between A and C and A is below C in the hash diagram. In the similar way, B is less than or equal to D because B is below D and there is an edge between B and D and so on, right? Therefore, I can use this symbol less than or equal to represent the same thing. That is, if I am saying that B is less than or equal to D, then I mean that B is related to D, right? Now, what is the meaning of greater than or equal to? When I say A less than or equal to B and when I say B is greater than or equal to A, they both mean the same. A less than or equal to B is actually equivalent to B greater than or equal to A. B greater than or equal to A means B is above A and there is an edge between B and A. Okay? C is greater than or equal to A means C is above A in the hash diagram and there is an edge between C and A. This is the meaning of greater than or equal to. This is not an alien symbol. We can relate it to less than or equal to. A less than or equal to B is actually equivalent to B greater than or equal to A. They both mean the same thing. If you see the other side, it actually says that A is less than or equal to B, right? That is why greater than or equal to is not an alien looking symbol. We can actually imagine this in the same way as we imagine A less than or equal to B, right? Now, let's just try to understand how less than is different from less than or equal to. A less than B means A is related to B and A is not equal to B, right? This is the meaning of A less than B. This is what I want to emphasize on. Here, I have removed the equal to symbol in less than or equal to. Here, if we remove equal to in less than or equal to, then it means that A is related to B. A is still related to B. As you can see, A is less than B. But A must not be equal to B, right? Equality has been removed. For example, A less than or equal to A is true because A is related to A and A is also equal to A. But A less than A is false because this is not satisfied, right? A less than B means A is related to B and A must also be not equal to B. Here you can see that A is equal to A. Therefore, this condition is not satisfied. although A is related to A. There's no doubt about this. But this condition also must be satisfied in this case. Therefore, A less than A is false. Fine. But A less than or equal to A is true. Meaning of A less than or equal to A is related to A or A is equal to A. Here both of them are satisfied, right? A less than or equal to B is true because A is related to B, although A is not equal to B, right? But A is related to B. Here also A less than B is true because A is related to B and A is also not equal to B. There is no difficulty in understanding the difference between less than and less than or equal to, right? Now, let's try to understand the meaning of greater than symbol. Now it would be easier for you to understand the meaning of greater than symbol if you have watched the lecture carefully, right? A greater than B is actually equal to B greater than A. Isn't that so? B greater than A means A is related to B. Obviously, A is related to B and A must not be equal to B. That's it. This is the meaning of greater than symbol. Now let's discuss one problem related to these symbols. Consider the following hash diagram. Now here we will address some questions related to this hash diagram. Is A less than B? Is it true that A is related to B and A is not equal to B? A is not equal to B, this is true, but A is not related to B, right? Therefore, A less than B is actually false, right? Is A less than L? Is A related to L? Obviously, you can see that A is related to L by transitivity, right? By transitivity, A less than D. A is related to D, D is related to I is related to J is related to L. Therefore, A is related to L. This is true by transitivity. Therefore, A is less than L. There's no doubt about this, right? Is D less than or equal to M? Is it true that D is less than or equal to M? Obviously, D is below M and there is a path from D to M, right? Therefore, D is less than or equal to M. This is true. You can see this by transitivity. D is less than or equal to H. H is less than or equal to K. K is less than or equal to M. Therefore, D is less than or equal to M. Let me ask another question. Is A less than G? Is it true that A is related to G? No, right? There is no path from A to G which is going upwards, obviously. Here you can see you can go like this in upwards direction, but now at this point you have to come down and visit this particular vertex. This is not possible, right? There is no path following upwards from A to G. Therefore, A is not related to G, right? Is E greater than F? In other words, we want to say that is it true that F is related to E? Just see this, F is not related to E anyhow. Therefore, it is not possible. E greater than F is actually equivalent to F less than E. F is not related to E, therefore E greater than F is false. As simple as that. Is it true that D is greater than B? Or in other words, we are saying, is it true that B is less than D or B is related to D? You can see that B is actually less than D. There is an edge, there is a path from B to D. Also, B is below D. Therefore, B is less than D or D is greater than B. Yes, this is true. D greater than B is actually equivalent to B less than D. B is related to D, therefore D is greater than B. Right? Now the other question is K greater than or equal to C? Is it true that K is greater than or equal to C? Or in other words, we are saying that is it true that C is less than or equal to K? You can see that there is a path from C to K and C is below K, right? Therefore, this is true. K greater than or equal to C is equivalent to C less than or equal to K. C is related to K by transitivity. Therefore, K is greater than or equal to C, right? You can see that K is above C and there is a path from K to C. Therefore, K is greater than or equal to C. K is not equal to C, right? But K is greater than C. Is L greater than or equal to A? Or is A less than or equal to L? Obviously, A is less than or equal to L. Although A is not equal to L, but A is less than L. Therefore, this is true as well. Is A less than A? Is it true that A is related to A? When we say A less than A, actually, we mean that A must be related to A and A must not be equal to A. This is not possible, right? Therefore, A less than A is false. What about A less than or equal to A? Yes, this is true. That's it. This is all for this lecture. Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.